Welcome to the Instant Trivia Podcast, episode 1489, where we ask the best trivia on the internet. Let's get started. What is the regulation height for a pin in 10-pin bowling? 15 inches. What is a character encoding scheme used by many computers called? ASCII. By what name is the musician Charles Hardin better known as? Buddy Holly, whose 1939 nomination for the Nobel Peace Prize was retracted in February of that same year. Adolf Hitler's Friends of Bill W. is another name for what? Alcoholics Anonymous? What is the name of the southern equivalent of the Northern Lights? Answer: Aurora Australis or Southern Lights. In which 2000 movie did George Clooney play Captain Billy Tyne? A Perfect Storm. What is Ronald Reagan's middle name? Wilson. In which state was the first Walmart store opened? Arkansas. What style of painting are Cézanne, Degas, Manet, and Monet all linked with? Impressionism. What was the name of the Spice Girls' debut album in 1996? Spice. In the standard game of Scrabble, which two letters have the highest values? Q and Z. Which U.S. state's flag is the only one with a Union Jack on it? Hawaii. What does Popeye have tattooed on his arm? An anchor. What is the 11th sign of the zodiac? Aquarius. The 200-foot-tall Palouse Falls is located in which U.S. state? Washington. Located in Palouse Falls State Park, the roughly 13,000-year-old waterfall is part of the Palouse River. George Catlin is best known for his paintings of whom? American Indians. What city is nicknamed the Big Apple? New York City. In what constellation can the North Star be found? Ursa Minor. What classic science fiction movie features a giant robot named Gort? The Day the Earth Stood Still. What is the American equivalent of the Irish Poitin? Moonshine. What is the Roman name of the Greek god Hermes? Mercury. Who played the Godfather in the movie The Godfather? Marlon Brando. What is a traditional karate uniform called? What river flows along the northern border of Kentucky? Ohio River. Who provided the original voice for Marge Simpson? Julie Kavner. Who first proposed the heliocentric model of the solar system? Aristarchus. How many pawns does each player have at the start of a chess game? 8. What countries share a land border with Somalia? Ethiopia, Djibouti, and Kenya. According to the Bible, which apostle was a tent maker? Paul. The month July is named for what historical leader? Julius Caesar. What children's classic first chapter is titled The Old Sea Dog at the Admiral Benbow? Treasure Island. What Australian rock band released the album Business as Usual in 1981? Men at Work. What was completed in 1869 at Promontory, Utah? Answer: Transcontinental Railway. What is the Banach-Simon scale used to measure? Intelligence. Who wrote the opera Madame Butterfly? Giacomo Puccini. The Italian composer has been called the greatest composer of Italian opera after Verdi. What is the more common name for the human tympanic membrane? Eardrum. Who played Lawrence in the movie Lawrence of Arabia? Peter O'Toole. Which popular tea blend is named for a British Prime Minister? Earl Grey. The Nobel Prize for Literature is presented in what Scandinavian city? Stockholm, Sweden. In the movie The Hunger Games, what is Thresh's weapon of choice? A scimitar. What are common darter and southern hawker types of? Dragonflies. Who became King of Italy in 1804? Napoleon I. Rioja wine comes from which country? Spain. Which U.S. state is closest to Cuba? Florida. Who won a Pulitzer Prize for her novel So Big? Edna Ferber. Lindsey Buckingham is the lead guitarist for what British-American band? Answer: Fleetwood Mac. What was Richard M. Nixon's middle name? Milhous. Socotra is an island belonging to what country? Yemen. Who is it? Sacha Baron Cohen. That's the end of the show. Thanks for listening. Come back tomorrow for more exciting trivia